Chapter 24. Truth and Freedom. John chapter 8, verses 30 to 49. As he spoke these words, many believed on him. Then said Jesus to those Jews which believed on him, If ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. They answered him, We be Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou, ye shall be made free? Jesus answered them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is a servant of sin. And the servant abideth not in the house forever, but the Son abideth ever. If the Son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed. I know that ye are Abraham's seed, but ye seek to kill me, because my word hath no place in you. I speak that which I have seen with my father, and ye do that which ye have seen with your father. They answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. Jesus saith unto them, If ye were Abraham's children, ye would do the works of Abraham. But now ye seek to kill me, a man that hath told you the truth, which I have heard of God. This did not Abraham. Ye do the deeds of your father. Then said they to him, We be not born of fornication, we have one Father, even God. Jesus said unto them, If God were your Father, ye would love me, for I proceeded forth and came from God, neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Why do ye not understand my speech, even because ye cannot hear my word? Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar, and the father of it. And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. Which of you convinceth me of sin? And if I say the truth, why do you not believe me? He that is of God heareth God's words. Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of God. Then answered the Jews, and said unto him, Say we not well that thou art a Samaritan, and hast a devil? Jesus answered, I have not a devil, but I honour my Father, and you do dishonour me. John chapter 8, verses 30 to 49. Verse 30 is often included as a part of verses 12 to 29, and this is entirely possible, but its inclusion with verses 31 to 47 has importance also. The intense confrontation of verses 31 to 47 has as its reason the fact stated in verse 30 that many believed on him because of his declaration in verses 12 to 29. The hatred and confrontation increased as a result. Now, to those who believed in him, Jesus said, If ye abide in my word, then are ye truly my disciples, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Plummer's paraphrase reads, If ye abide in my word, so that it becomes the permanent condition of your life, then are ye my disciples in truth, and not merely in appearance after being carried away for the moment. The words ye and me are the focal points. To abide means to obey his word and more. It becomes the condition and nature of our lives. Then we are in the truth, Jesus Christ, who makes us free. Verses 31 and 32. In verse 33, they answered him. The question has been raised, who are they? Does it refer to those who believed or to his enemies? The cynicism of the question indicates non-believers. As Abraham's seed, they held that they had never been in bondage to any. This was an absurd statement because Israel and Judea had a long history of bondage and were currently in bondage to Rome. They were perhaps referring to personal enslavements. Our Lord's answer is to define slavery as a religious fact. Whosoever committeth sin is the servant or slave of sin. Verse 34. The reference to committing sin means to continue in sin. Where sin becomes second nature to us, we are in slavery to it. Our freedom then is gone, and an outside power is needed to restore it. In terms of biblical law, slavery was bondservice. A distinction is here drawn between freedom and bondage. The bondservant is not fully a member of the family. He can be sent away when his tenure is ended, whereas a son remains as a member of the family. Verses 35 and 36. In verse 37, Jesus openly calls attention to the plan by the religious leaders to kill him. They call themselves Abram's seed, and they are physically Abraham's descendants. But they are not spiritually Abraham's family because they seek Jesus' death. Because they are religiously alien to Abraham, our Lord's words have no place in their lives. Their hostility is to Christ's word, and they are not of Abraham's covenant, or they would hear his word. In verse 38, our Lord calls attention to their diverse parentage. Jesus is a son of God and also Abraham's true son. The leader's religious parentage is an alien one. Religiously and covenantally, they were far from Abraham, and their words and works manifest their foreign nature. Their indignant response was, "Abraham is our father." Verse 39. But Jesus answers, "If ye were Abraham's children, ye would do the works of Abraham." There is a unity between faith and action. To profess to be of the true covenant while denying it in practice is a contradiction. In modern terms, they were antinomians. They professed the covenant in name only, not in faith and works. Because of this, the Jews seek to kill him who told them the truth of God. This did not Abraham. Verse 40. But in this they are consistent, for Abraham is not their true father. They answered to maintain that they were not born in fornication, implying that Jesus was a bastard and not they. They boast of their physical descent and do not deal with the covenantal issue. Moreover, they added, "We have one Father, even God." Verse 41. But our Lord now tells them that the issue is a moral and covenantal one. If they were God's children, they would love his Son. Verse 42. Because they did not, they became liable in time for all the sins from Adam to the present. This is very clearly stated by our Lord in Luke chapter 11, verses 47 to 51. "Woe unto you, for ye build the sepulchres of the prophets, and your fathers killed them. Truly ye bear witness that ye allow the deeds of your fathers, for they indeed killed them, and ye build their sepulchres. Therefore also said the wisdom of God, I will send them prophets and apostles, and some of them they shall slay and persecute, that the blood of all the prophets, which was shed from the foundation of the world, may be requited of this generation. From the blood of Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, which perished between the altar and the temple, verily I say unto you, it shall be requited of this generation." Very clearly, we are all heirs, not only genetically and in terms of properties, but also morally. We are either covenantal heirs or judgment heirs. Our Lord therefore requires that we know the truth and be faithful to it. Morally, the religious leaders were blind and deaf. They could not hear his speech, the outward expression, nor his word, his meaning. Verse 43. The reason for this is plainly stated in verse 44. Their parentage is alien. Their father is the devil, tempter of Eden. There is a personal devil, a power for evil, and you, his religious heirs, are manifesting his nature. As his children, you will express his nature, and you will do his will. He was a murderer from the beginning, and he hated and denied the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks out of his own nature. The inability of the religious leaders to believe Jesus when he speaks the truth, verse 45, rests in the fact that they belong to the world of the lie. The fundamental lie is that every man is his own God and lawmaker, his own determiner of good and evil. Genesis chapter 3, verse 5. Note the recurring pattern. People sell themselves to the devil in some form or another, prosper for a time, and are then betrayed. No one who sees himself as God will do other than betray rival claimants to godhood. None can convict Jesus of ever sinning. It therefore follows that, as the sinless one, he speaks the truth. Because he says truth and his being expresses truth, they do not believe him. Verse 46. The implicit fact is that they disbelieve him because they love and revel in the lie. He that is of God heareth God's words. Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of God. Verse 47. Their moral nature determines what they will hear. The religious leader's absurd answer to this was to accuse him of being a Samaritan. Had he not spent a few days in Samaria? On top of that, he is the one who is devil-possessed. Verse 48. Our Lord's answer is brief. I have not a devil. Rather, I honor my Father, and you dishonor me, and therefore my Father. Verse 49. Clearly, he binds the doctrine of truth to his person. In John chapter 14, verse 6, he says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. Truth is at least a moral fact, but supremely it is Jesus Christ. In the modern world, truth has been separated from morality and limited to factuality. Thus, 2 plus 2 equals 4 is truth, while to say that homosexuality is evil is held to be an opinion, because biblical morality cannot, by definition, also be true. Our Lord not only grounds truth on morality, but on his person as God incarnate, as the truth of all creation, of all being. There can be no freedom in God's creation except on God's terms, so that every effort to find freedom and truth apart from the triune God is a step towards death. The truth alone can make us free and alive, because Christ, the truth, is life. All this is stated by John in his prologue. The Word, who is God, made the world, and has now come into the world to redeem his fallen handiwork. Grace and truth came by Jesus Christ. John chapter 1, verse 17. In his person, the world could not comprehend, understand, or encompass that truth. John chapter 1, verse 5. But it shall be judged by him.